Hello people, and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to talk about mental health and that of my own. I am dressed like this because mental health is a very important subject. Before we get into today's video, here is the disclaimer. I am not a qualified therapist or a mental health professional, so please do not take anything I say personally or seriously. Also, as a trigger warning, I am going to be opening up from deep down, so feel free to click off of the video right now. Okay, back to the video. The definition of mental health is a person's regard to their psychological and emotional well-being. I don't know how to describe my mental health, but it could be better. I'd like to talk about bottling up emotions. I think I speak for every man when I say I hide and repress my emotions. We as men are always told to hide it, suck it up and be a man. I've bottled up my emotions of anger and sadness for over 3 years. It also includes feelings of guilt, regret and remorse. It feels like I have a volcano inside of me that's ready to erupt at any given moment. Here are 5 things that I regret from during my teenage years. Embarrassing myself nearly every day at school, underestimating the importance of personal hygiene, losing countless school jumpers and equipment, spending large amounts of money on drones, and not studying for my GCSE exams properly. I'll now talk about anger. I honestly get angry rather easily, which could be a sign of stress. Whenever I get angry, I just tell myself to calm down. Here is a scenario.
Do you remember how you started secondary school? Oh, the embarrassment.
Why couldn't I just keep myself together? Next, I'll talk about sadness. Whenever I feel sad, I just shift it aside. Some may say that if a man is sad, therefore he is a wimp or a coward. I can understand that, but there is another way of seeing it. If a man cries, then it means that he has been strong for too long. Just crying as a man, it takes a lot of courage. It doesn't make you any less human than you are. Your emotions are what make you human. The last time I cried was in my sleep a couple of months ago. Crying during my sleep, I think, is a sign of stress and anxiety. I'm not all that stressed out, but I do have anxiety. My emotions are obviously out of control when I sleep. I have cried in my sleep many times before. Unscripted dream story time. I'm in the bathroom of my parents' house and there is an orange glow outside of the house. I realised that there was a golden Labrador that had just given birth to 8 adorable little puppies. I get on my knees and I pick one of them up, and do you know what happened? It died. And because at that point of my life I wasn't learning from my mistakes nor that of my dreams, so I decided to pick them all up one by one, and after I picked them all up, they were all dead because of me. And I hold one dead pup in each hand. I get up, I look at myself in the mirror, and I am like crying my eyes out. And I also heard a male voice mocking me. Man, that was one of the saddest dreams I've ever had. Anyway, when my last relationship ended, I cried for at least 5 minutes. I couldn't smile or look at myself in the mirror without breaking down. After that, I bottled up my emotions for 5 years. There are many times when I could have cried, but I just kept it in. When certain famous people passed away. Carrie Fisher, Stan Lee, Chadwick Boseman, and Sir Captain Thomas More. It wasn't until October 2020 when I let it all out. I watched the Very Good Advice scene from Alice in Wonderland 1951. I also watched Mufasa's death from The Lion King 1994. I haven't cried outside of my sleep since then. When Her Royal Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away, I would have properly cried my eyes out. Even though I said I would, I respectfully kept it in. 5 months ago, I watched Disney Pixar's Elemental. It was a funny and relatable film, as well as a roller coaster of emotions. When Wade first appeared, he was crying his eyes out. It was a cute photo of Ember's family that started his waterworks. His family members were just as open with their emotions. They even did a try not to cry challenge. Ember eventually cried for the first time in her life. It made me think about how much I was and still am holding in. In September, I decided to watch Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. When she was singing "Someday My Prince Will Come," I could feel my volcano of emotions rising from my soul. I would have cried, but I didn't, I just kept it in. Overall, man or woman, old or young, it is completely alright to express your inner emotions. Sometimes you just need to have a good cry. Let it all out and you'll feel much better. Okay, I'm sure that I have said enough now. Thank you very much for watching. Please look after yourself and have a safe Christmas. I swear, sometimes you just can't upload anything without a disclaimer. I'd also better be prepared for the comments on this one. It was a cute photo of Ember's family that started his waterworks. But no.